Yes, so this one is Everybody Hurts,
Yes.
which was originally brought to the band by the drummer, Bill Berry, who says, or Peter Buck said in a Facebook interview for 2011 that Everybody Hurts is similar to The Man in the Moon. Bill brought it in, and it was a 1 minute long country and western song. It didn't have a chorus or a bridge. It had a verse. It kind of went around and around, and he was strumming it. We went through about 4 different ideas and how to approach it, and eventually came to that Stax, Otis Redding, Pain in My Heart kind of vibe. I'm not sure if Michael would have copped that reference, but to a lot of our fans, it was a Staxy type thing. It took us forever to figure out the arrangement and who was going to play what, and then Bill ended up not playing on the original track at all. It was me and Mike and a drum machine, and then we were all overdubbed.
So imagine writing a song and then not playing it.
Imagine writing that song and then not even recording it.
No.
Like, that's gotta suck.
I mean, I've heard of people who've done that. They've written a song and then they just didn't record their part because the rest of the parts sound great. But he's the drummer. They replaced the drummer with the drum machine.
Ooh. So the lyrics of the song are straightforward, as the song was aimed for teenagers.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought that it was, just not a lament, but I don't know what to call it. Because it's not a lament and it's not a plea. It's kind of
a declaration, sort of. Yeah.
It's almost defiant.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I love songs that are defiant. I really do. And I'm not talking about, Rage Against the Machine kind of defiant. I'm talking about emotionally defiant.
Right. But the song features a string arrangement as well as simple guitar playing. Stipe's vocals are the most haunting but sympathetic, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. What I meant by that was, it's very, very emotional, but you can feel the sympathy coming out of them at the same time.
Right.
I guess it's a lyric you can compare it to, ironically, is Nothing Compares to You.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's got that same vibe.
Right.
The lyrics do. His singing does.
Yeah. The song was used by the UK on the Samaritan's hotline, to highlight suicide in young men. It was also covered as a charity single to raise money for the victims of the 2010 Haitian earthquake. But if you're familiar with the video, it's very iconic. It depicts people in a traffic jam with their thoughts overlaid on the screen, sort of a precursor to pop-up video. Eventually, other people stuck in the jam will get up out of their cars and walk away. They're just done sitting with all of that hurt and grief and whatnot. And so we're just going to get up and leave it.
Yeah.
We're done. So, and it's inspired by Nazareth's cover of Love Hurts.
I didn't know that.
Well,
now, that was a movie that had a similar plot line, starring Michael Douglas, called Falling Down, where he gets caught up in a traffic jam, and at that point loses every last ounce of his sanity that he had left, which, as the film goes on, you realize he didn't have that much sanity to begin with.
Right.
But, he robs a convenience store for 25 cents.
Fabulous.
Because he needs money for the phone and nothing in there would be able to give him change for 25 cents. He holds up a McDonald's because he's 2 minutes late for breakfast.
Oh, jeez.
And the point of it is he's trying to get to his daughter's birthday. Of course, you find out that his wife has a super restraining order on him where he's not allowed to have any contact with anybody ever. It's a really good movie. It's a thriller. It's one of those it's one of those cops has 2 days left till retirement movies.
Yeah.
No, I love the video. I love the video to this song. I really do. It's very, very good. Now, a band who does a real, real good Everybody Hurts, The Cause. They had a spurious MTV Unplugged, and I say that because they're not the most rockiest band in the world. That Alice in Chains, MTV Unplugged. You need something like that. Nirvana, MTV Unplugged. The Cause.
They were already
unplugged. But they did a real, real good version of Everybody Hurts on that album. Real, real good.
Cool.
A lot of people called it sacrilege when they first announced it, but then when they heard it, sung by a young Irish woman.
Very cool.
Very cool. So,